Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland and
The Turbinator.
Raw Milwaukee sucked.
Creative sucks.
Life sucks.
This entire thing. And you know what?
F.
Yeah,
That's it. F.
Bye.
F. We're done. Bye.
Oh,
All right.
Fuck, why not?
Fine, we'll review the goddamn episode. Okay, remember how we said last week's episode was probably the worst Raw of the year? Or at least alluded to it?
This is the most boring episode of Raw this year.
And this actually might be the worst one because it was so lazy.
Yeah. How many of the matches tonight are feuds we have seen for the past 3 months at the very least?
All but two. Well, there were two. There were two that weren't. I mean, the women's match, and then No Way Jose and Jinder as a main event. Right? Hey, do you like Corbin, Lashley, and Drew?
For the upteenth fucking time?
Good, because you're gonna get all of them. And Leo, also.
Elias versus Baron Corbin and Lashley again!
Right, but let's get to the beginning, though. Because you had Braun needing surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like he was in the same hospital that Dean was in later.
Yes.
One, I hope Braun has a speedy recovery. Even if it's minor surgery, if he's able to come back by TLC, great, who knows. So many recaps. Raw is recaps.
Oh, god damn, it went on for fucking ever. Why the fuck were we recapping Survivor Series still?
That's a good question.
What the fuck was the point? Who decided this? Kevin? Fuck you, Beavertooth motherfucker.
Goddamn.
I was so done with Raw by the first half hour. I don't know why I bothered to watch the rest of the show, except to review it here. For you, the audience. Because we love you.
Yes.
But not in that way. Or maybe we do.
Maybe?
I'll never tell.
I will. I'll tell about me. But anyway. Elias, of course, using a very WWE fed line, Bobby Trashley, but my god, Elias is still over.
He can command the crowd like everyone's business, because that's the business they're supposed to be in.
Yeah, they are. And then Elias versus Lashley, and one, we've seen it already, and then, wait, a DQ, and then Corbin makes it a no DQ match, and then a bunch of interference, and then Drew.
Baron Corbin made me not care about the rest of Raw. He got it off to such a bad start. There is heel managers and being able to book things just right to make things really agitate the crowd. But then this just made me not care.
It was bad. And Elias taking that move from Drew where it's like the reverse Alabama slam and he slammed him on the steps. One, Elias a hell of a pro, Drew a hell of a pro. Bad spot. You shouldn't be doing that except in a big match.
Yeah.
You actually shouldn't be doing it at all.
It should be a spot that should impress people, not depress people.
No faces came out to help anybody tonight.
Nope.
And they alluded to, Corbin's like, do you want to be on the right side or the wrong side?
This entire night was all about the heels.
And there's...
The entire fucking episode. Not a single face won, did they?
One did.
I mean, yeah, Ember Moon did, but...
Honestly.
One. Just one. How fucking idiotic are you?
This was really terrible. And... heels...
This pisses me off. Like, we've been watching Raw for, past couple years together reviewing this, and it's like culminating into this amalgamation of just fetid garbage and shit lumped into one big ball. Big ball of gas.
Welcome aboard, Walter, by the way.
Good luck. Hope you stick in NXT.
NXT UK. Oh. He could have said it better. You had the DQ and a beatdown and this abortion, and Alexa is now in charge of the women's division.
Which I'm okay with, if they do this right.
They did not do it right by the end of the show.
No, they did not.
Alexa has charisma, though. She can make it work. More recaps. And then Dean in a doctor's office getting shots in his ass, and Renee wanting to play nurse.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Revival against the Lucha House Party in another Lucha House Party rules match.
Are the Lucha House Party the fucking heels? Why do they get the Revival in a handicap match? That's a handicap match.
Because they're Mexican. That's what it is. Vince is booking
Well,
it like
you can fit more in a small space? Is that what they're going with?
No. That Vince.
It's like a little luchador burrito.
What the hell's a burrito?
I learned what a burrito was a few years ago. Is this a burrito? No, Vince. This is an idiot move.
It's Grand Metalik. No, they hate the Revival. New Japan.
Grand Metalik Grande with sour cream and guacamole.
Oh, that's what's in his tights. That's what's in his tights, though.
But are the Lucha House Party the heels?
Fair question.
If not, why are they getting the advantage? Why are the Revival the faces in this?
New Japan needs to offer so much money, just good money to the Revival, and so many people being underutilized when their contracts are up. For the love of Christ, deplete some of WWE's rosters so they have to try. All Elite Wrestling is apparently a thing. Get some of these people.
I can imagine a lot of people leaving to work for other brands here pretty soon, because if this is how you are going to treat your talent, they won't be worth anything by the time they're ready to leave.
But they'll seem refreshed when they go to other companies.
Sure.
I mean, no, I agree with you. Oh, Nia then had a thing. Lars vignette, good to see that all that digging by all those idiots didn't weigh that down. Nia and Tamina with a promo that went on forever.
Oh, sweet Christ.
Let's not even just...
Hold on. I'm just going to speak to this for a moment. Nia Jax had the most boring promo of the night. For a heel, she played the cards exactly how Vince wanted her to, and that was incorrectly. Playing into... I broke her face! I'm the irresistible force! I have the promo delivery skills of an early diva! Fucking... What the fuck was this? I just got done washing Becky Lynch's crusty blood off my hand. Take a fucking shower once in a while! Like, who wrote this shit? Who wrote the script and said, "This is my magnum opus. This will get Nia booed so hard."
The crowd stopped caring.
Yeah.
And...
Show, don't tell.
Crusty blood on her hand. I just... Rhonda then comes out. Does Rhonda have liver damage?
I'm Nia Jax with punching people in the face.
Does Rhonda have liver damage? What the fuck was with her face? Was she supposed to be bruised? What happened? She didn't look healthy. Oh, and then Natty went to help Rhonda, and then the Riot Squad attacked.
And that all meant absolutely nothing.
That's how you're using the women? Seriously? Really? One, Nia doesn't deserve this push, and Rhonda needs to smash her in 30 seconds. Like Nia smashes catering. And I don't care if that's a cheap joke. I'm tired of Nia. I'm not saying injuries are death threats, but she's an idiot.
Yeah. And
needs to be released. Because she ain't gonna be saved in the Performance Center. Oh, then more recaps. Poor Natty.
Yeah.
Poor Riot Squad. Rude and Gable versus AOP. And Drake took Rude's robe and pissed on it. That was the highlight of the show.
Welcome to the Attitude Era, people. You wanted it back. Here it be.
You want to get all
I feel like I've been here before.
I think we said this last week.
I mean, aside from living here, I think we've been in this particular situation before.
I think we have. I think we said it at Survivor Series also. Yeah, AOP beat them because Rude had his robe urinated on. Credit to Drake for leaning into this stuff. Weaning into it, if you will.
Him and his AOPP.
And then you had a Balor promo. No, yeah, you had a Balor promo where he's holding the Raw shirt from Survivor Series Y. So, Ember did beat Alicia.
Yeah.
It's Hype Mixed Match Challenge. Ember is guaranteed to lose because Kurt Hawkins is her tag partner.
I love the fact Kurt Hawkins actually got some fucking screen time.
That's true. That's true. I have nothing against Kurt Hawkins.
No, nobody does.
Yeah.
Poor bastard.
Yeah. He celebrated after remember what? He celebrated like he won. That was funny.
And just to add to the celebration, no way! Jose, no way! Is he going to win tonight? Because it's Jinder Mahal and he was a WWE champion, and so that technically means that he's better for some reason.
And U.S. champion earlier this year.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, Jinder... I thought Jinder concussed Jose with one spot. Jinder then beats him. I love No Way Jose, honestly, but boy, sweet Christ. Oh, and then Rollins versus Dolph for the Inter-IC title. You could have had EC3, Lars, somebody, Apollo Crews come out.
Apollo Crews would have been a great choice because we really haven't seen that match.
Yeah. You could have had Mustafa Ali show up.
Fabulous E.
Ali Ababa.
Or maybe TJP in his never-ending quest to talk about wanting the IC title on Twitter.
Or, I mean, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
But no, you picked Dolph. And look, Rollins and Dolph deliver good to great matches.
Yes, this was the match of the night, but it was not a high standard.
Seth did win with a Falcon Arrow, and Dolph dodged the curb stomp.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the fun wasn't over. Yeah, Rollins retained, by the way. Good match. Was what it was. And then Alexa had a Q&A with Bayley and Sasha, and they picked Ginger Snap's 2018 version to ask a question. And I don't know what the question was. I tuned it out. I don't care.
Yeah.
Nothing against a fan. She was fine. Doesn't have a soul, but that's okay. It just...
Yeah.
Alexa's good at getting heat, but when you give her no material, this is almost like a shortened version of the Bayley This Is Your Life segment.
Which is funny, because they referenced that earlier.
And Alexa's like, I would never do that to you. Creative
But you did that! You did that thing!
You did the thing. But then Bayley and Sasha get attacked by Dana, Alicia, and Mickey. Dana, who was a face 24 hours ago on Starrcade. 48 hours ago, if you count when the event happened. In the Balor versus Corbin, it was trash. He made a 2-on-1 match, and Drew won.
Yeah. By
draping his prone body over Balor. Stop thinking, Noah. Stop that. You stop that right now. Sorry, Noah. F minus.
I'm going to give it the worst grade imaginable. An A minus. No, I'm kidding. I'm giving this an F. It was a solid dud of a show. There was very little to like, and that which was likable was immediately undercut by either Baron Corbin or, you know...
Creative.
Yeah. I cannot bring myself to care for Baron Corbin as a heel or as a face. I don't want to see him on TV at this point. It's not a matter of I hate him, it's I'm bored of him. He bores me.
Yeah, and Nia
boring me.
Yes, Nia bores
Even
me.
now.
Yes, when we can't see him. Nia bores me. Tamina bores me. Of course, there were bodies everywhere, which means Tamina's dad is back. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. You got a poll for the grade.
I do. There's a poll up here. If you have anything higher than a C, please leave a comment down below. 'Cause maybe there's something that we weren't seeing, but I couldn't tolerate this show.
Yeah, it was really bad, even with Rollins and Dolph, but we've seen that match before. Anyway, yeah, agree, disagree with what we said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter, and thumbnail at the end of the video. Yes, Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm going to watch some New Japan when I get home and review some real wrestling. You are.
And I am the Terminator.
We'll be back with more game streams and SmackDown tomorrow.
Have a good night.